what's up? Today I decided to do this fun little video based around all the little exciting things that you can do in life to make it a little bit more vibrant. And I've been doing all of these things and I've been feeling a lot more put together, but also excited and lively, and they're just small little changes that you can do, and I feel like sometimes that's the best way to go about it. Do small little changes and then eventually it'll turn into this bigger, more exciting change. If that makes sense. I also want to thank Nespresso for sponsoring this video today, and I'll be sure to put all of their links in the description down below, including their Instagram. You should go check it out. It's brand new. So that's pretty cool. So let's get right on into it. I wrote down 5 different changes that will make life more vibrant and bold, and it's all about the small little things, making life easier and exciting, and just giving you this general sense of well-being, which is something that I've been looking for a little while now, and I'm happy to say I'm pretty much there, and I'm working on some of these changes myself. This is especially great for all you fellow millennials out there. If you're a university student, you will be back to school by now, or maybe you just took your summer vacation from your job and you're back at work, and you need to get back into that routine and just back into a place of feeling more comfortable and like things aren't totally crazy. So my first example is a very simple one, but it's one that it takes a little bit of time to keep up, and that is to spend 5 minutes every day working towards your goal or your passion. So that could be a goal to go on a trip, or it could be your future dream job. It could be a hobby, it could be anything whatsoever. And for me right now, I'm really focusing on preparing for my doctorate auditions, whenever they may be. Another goal of mine was to launch my website. So I've been working on that for at least 5 minutes every day, and usually it turns into hours. But it's something that I really wanted. And both of these things I know will make me feel so excited when they're done. And so even taking 5 minutes every day just makes me feel so good just for working on it. And a really easy way to hold yourself accountable is to write it in a place where you can see it every single day. I used to do them on little sticky notes and then put them up on my wall. And a friend actually brought it up to me recently. She said, I remember going into your bedroom and you had all these little goals up on your walls, and one of them was YouTube, and that was before I even started my channel, and here we are. And it really helps you want to work on it more frequently, which feels pretty good. My second change is to challenge yourself to do something that you always wanted to do, but might have been a little too scared or didn't quite know how to go about it. And it might seem like a really big change, but I realized recently how easy it actually is to pursue things now that you always wanted to do. For example, I just started ballet, which is something I always wanted to do, and I've actually started by the time you watch this video, which is really exciting. For me, it just took looking up a ballet company that does beginner lessons for adults in my area and then signing up for a class. It was literally like a couple clicks of a button on your computer. I don't know why this is a computer. It is such an easy change, and after I signed up for ballet, I just felt this immediate sense of excitement, and I felt like I was doing something for me. And I know that the first class is going to be scary, but just even the idea of signing up for it was such a simple thing that made me feel so good. And that could be anything. It could be music classes, it could be sports, it could be, I don't know, drawing, it could be skydiving. That sounds pretty terrifying to me, but you get the gist. My third idea, or my third change, is to declutter your workspace and really make it your own. And again, this seems so simple, but I challenge you to go to your workspace, the place that you spend most of your time, clear it all away, and then put back things that make you happy and organize it in a way that you have your little stations. And this can make working just a little bit easier. And even if that just makes every single day a little bit easier, whether it's looking at your workspace and feeling happy about it, or having it organized so things kind of make more sense and it makes it faster for you to go through your tasks, why not? And maybe that could be the difference in you ending your day on a low note or a high note. For example, I have my space organized by my writing section, my space where I like to do all of my work, and then a coffee station, which for me is essential. I drink a lot of coffee. I drink a couple cups a day, so this is really essential. If you work in an office, I'm sure you know the benefits of having a coffee station at your work desk, but even at your desk at home where you like to do your emails or your hobbies on the weekends, it's great. It's great to have there. Super convenient. And of course here I have the new Nespresso Essenza Mini, which is super tiny and just easily fits into my space, and it's perfect for all of my needs. It really, really is great and so simple to use. Like so many other millennials, I have a small apartment, so I want to make sure that I use my space as wisely as possible and have my appliances fit that, but I still want them to look great in my space and look fashionable and chic and just really cool. And what's great about the Nespresso Essenza Mini is that it comes in so many different colors. Of course, I went for this beautiful pure white color, which I feel matches everything so perfectly for me. And making your coffee with this machine is just so easy. As you can see here, you can just put in the capsule when the water is in the machine. You click the shot size that you'd like and voila, it's done. It's so much faster than any coffee I've ever made at home, and it is their smallest design yet, so that is pretty cool. My fourth change is to take a break. I feel like a lot of us forget to give ourselves time, and I know that I did that for a very long time and I completely burned out. I was just constantly worrying and working and just trying to fit everything into a small amount of time, but it's so good for you to give yourself a break. And I definitely would have benefited from that had I been told a couple of months ago, but all it takes is scheduling in a certain amount of time that you need to rest. And for me lately it's been reading books, so I like to cozy up. I have my own little break corner. If you're working at home like I am, you can make your own like coffee break corner, which is cool. Again, with the Essenza Mini, it's really easy to have anywhere in your apartment. So if you want to have it by your books, it's like the perfect size to put it there. It's so small. And then you have your own little coffee break corner. So I like to have some cozy pillows and blankets and just things around me that I really love. And yeah, that's all you need. That's all you need to give yourself a break. Turn off that cell phone, give yourself a breather, and you will thank yourself for it, especially by the end of a long week. It can do wonders. If you're at an office space or if you're at school, even just taking the breaks that you have and walking away from your workspace, if it's a beautiful day, or going to a new location that is close by, it can just really help you reset. And bring along that book. If you're like me, books really help me get to that relaxing space. My fifth and final change is my favorite one. Again, it just sounds so easy, but it's something that we don't often do, especially if you're living in big cities like I am, and that is to make your own meals at home. I know it sounds tedious, like it might take up more time, but it can save you so much hassle. It'll make you feel so good and make healthy meals that you're going to be excited about. I find when I cook at home rather than going out to eat, I always feel really good. It's really wholesome. My whole body just feels a little bit more energized, and I don't know, leftovers make me excited, so making things in large quantities really help for me so that I can divide it out. Anyone else get excited about leftovers, or is it just me? I love leftovers. But treating yourself as well to a little dessert later and spending some time with your friends and people that you love. It's just all really comforting and heartwarming things that you can really do over food. And food is just so great for the body, the mind, the soul. Eat, pray, love. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm that person now. So those are all the tips I have. I know some of them seem just so simple, and you're probably thinking like, I don't get it, I don't understand. But I want you to go down through your checklist and see how many of those things that you actually do. And if there's one that's missing, try adding it into your life. Try making that little change and see if it just makes your life a little bit easier and a little bit more bold and vibrant. And get back to me. Let me know what happens. If you feel inspired by this video and do any of these things, let me know in the comments down below or message me on any of my social media platforms. I'll have them all linked down below, but I'm pretty easy to find. I'm like everywhere at Chelsi Madonna. Ooh, speaking of that, I also have my brand new website. So if you want to go and check that out, that's chelsimadonna.com. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to have blog posts up there as well as a bunch of other projects that I'm working on and updates and all that fun stuff. So if you want to check that out, that'd be really cool. It's at chelsimadonna.com. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're inspired by this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!